Need a roller or massage ball, anything you want to do up against the wall back here. We're just rolling out anything that you want to roll out. Kind of a recovery type of warm up. I'm going to start on my low back and kind of work through there. Okay. Morning, guys.
Come on, Pete, you're late to class.
Okay. Other guys still in California.
Massage ball like this, like a pinky ball.
Yeah, that would work. If you're gonna do that, then you'd be like over here with me.
Like a lacrosse ball.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm trying to pinch between my back.
Oh, okay.
Trying to find those little muscles that feel like they need it. Even with the foam roller or a ball like Sylvian, if you find something that feels really tender, try to just sit on it. Or maybe lightly pressure, but I want you to basically melt into that spot. You find a really sensitive spot, stay on it, and just let your body melt around it. Big deep breaths. It's kind of a, I don't know if it's necessarily a misconception, but with the foam roller especially, we don't have to be rolling all the time. We want to find those spots where it feels sensitive and kind of let our body do the work, sinking down into it. If you're on your back right now in the roller, you can feel free to move to your glutes. We're gonna go low back, glutes, and then we'll flip over and get our quads, hip flexors. I've got a question. How is everybody sleeping? How's your sleep quality, sleep amount? How you doing with that? Terrible. 5 to 6 hours. Hey, 5 to 6 for Pete. How about you, Sylvia?
My sleep is good. I sleep like last night I slept well, but the night before, like I think my sleep was so deep. It was crazy.
Cool. Dana, how about you?
Mine is interrupted, but I know what it is. It's my cat wakes me up like at 5 o'clock every day.
Oh, your cat?
Yeah, and I don't have the heart to like leave him out, you know. But I know I need to. It's like clockwork. He comes and he just won't let me. I have to get up and feed him.
Yeah. You know that schedule. Flip it
Yeah.
over here, go to the quads. Denise, how about you?
Not bad. It's taking me a while to fall asleep these days, so I sleep later, you know. I was taking some sleep medication, which I'm off now, which is, I feel like good.
Good. How's your sleep once you after you do your bike rides? You sleep better or worse?
Well, sometimes I have to come home and sleep in the afternoon because I'm so exhausted.
Yeah, there you go.
So, you know, kind of depends on the effort put it. Sometimes I'm wiped, you know.
Totally. Yeah. Okay. Good to know. I'm putting together a little something, kind of a compilation of all the I listen to a lot of podcasts and a lot of nutrition scientists, sleep scientists, and I feel like I've gained a lot of little tips and tricks and little bits of knowledge on each of those subjects. And today I thought I'd just talk about sleep when we do our cool down later. And It's nothing you need to like really try and memorize anything. If anything, I would just pull out the ones that you think will help you. So if I say something, oh, I think I can maybe incorporate that to my bedtime routine. It might just help you, and I just try to remember the little ones that make sense for you, because they're all not going to work for your lifestyle. We all got kids and stuff to do, and so when we cool down later, we'll just go over some helpful tips that I've learned and picked up from people like Dr. Matthew Walker, who's like the sleep scientist out there, and Dr. Andrew Huberman, who kind of puts all this stuff together. And so anyway, I'll share my notes off of their podcasts. We'll do that when we cool down later. So I'm going to try and make sure we have enough time to roll around again. Let's go ahead and stand up from the foam rollers. We'll get it going here. Foam roller is not a bad way to warm up. You'll get warm there, squishing your muscles around. Okay, so let's go back to some of the normal stuff that we do. Throw our arms around. I'm going to take one of my many layers off.
I'll be curious if your things have any things about to alleviate snoring.
Ooh, snoring.
It's not, but
Or your
someone else snores and I can't sleep.
Wait, say that again?
Howard snores, so
Oh,
it
yeah.
interrupts my sleep.
That happened with my first husband. He's no longer my husband.
I know, it's a big problem.
Everybody, RDL, and then break our knees and squat. So let's widen our feet out where you just were. So a little bit wider RDL than normal. RDL, and then let the knees bend, squat down into it, and keep adjusting your feet to make your squat better. Okay, adjust your feet, do RDL, squat. Keep going with those. Let's do 3 more. For our workout this morning, we're going to do a bit of an upper body, kind of like a burger for the upper body, and then same thing for the lower body. Just some options to go a little bit harder on each of those portions of our body. Last one of these, maybe. Good. Okay. Let's do that down dog step. Right. Walking out to get there. Check out the hamstrings. And then I'm going to do a nice down dog for a section. This is going to be our longest down dog. And then once we get into the little flow of it, down dog step through the elbow drop. We're going to do that in between each one. Here we go. So the push up position, step foot, drop that elbow, reaching up towards the sky, and going back to the floor for a short down dog. Short one, and next foot, step. Elbow, reach. Don't have to try and get to the floor yet. We're just going to get through maybe 4 of these on each side. Here we go. Next foot. This is number 2. 2. Stepping back for a down dog. Stepping up second foot. 4, 2. Each of them 2 more times. Down dog. Step. Down dog. Step. Not doing a hooded workout this morning. Say a little bit. Yeah. Down dog, last side. It is, and we better here. Here, I'm right. Cold and then it's last one coming. Good. Let's stay down here. Let's take a breathe. Okay. Just want up to 10 push-ups. up to 10. All right, so whatever works for you, we're just gonna warm up the body, over our chest up. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. And over here. We're gonna get it moving, get the workout going. All right, so here's what we got. You need either one dumbbell or two, or you only have kettlebells, that one's fine as well. But we're gonna do that renegade row. So I've only got one. It goes right in between my chest. And I'm gonna switch hands on my row here. So forward, switch. Forward. Right? Trying to keep my hips stable. If you've got two, you can keep a hand on each of those. It's totally up to you. I know this is a little risky for a lot of us, but try not to let my hips shift too much is the goal, okay? When we're done there, we're only pulling there, right? Only pulling. We're immediately gonna get AMREP push-ups. AMREP stands for as many reps as possible, okay? So right afterwards, doing all that work there, you're not gonna do it as we'll get our push-ups, whatever that is.
Is anybody having a hard time understanding Adam today?
A little bit.
Yeah, it's either echoey and you're too far away, Adam, or something.
I mean, maybe I'll put a headphone in.
Yeah, that'd be better.
Okay.
Thank you.
Your lovely voices. Mwah.
How can we follow our fearless leaders?
Okay. How was that?
Oh, much better.
Yeah. It's a bummer. We need one of those fancy microphones to have out here. Yeah. All right. Okay, so one more time. You're going for those renegade rows, and then we're going to get AMREP push-ups, as many reps as possible push-ups. It's not going to be that many because you're still getting a bunch of upper body work there, okay? And then we'll do some core stuff and some balance. So let's just get it started. Core stuff I'll give you when we get there. You got one weight or you have two weights. If you have two, you can keep your hands on them. One is totally cool. This one's gonna be for time. Once I get there. Okay, 45 seconds this first round, all right? Here we go, in 5, 4, 3, push-up position, 2, and 1. Here we go. Really wide feet. Once you get a little rhythm going, you start to pay attention to your hips. The arm just does its thing, and I'm listening to my hips, trying to keep them flat. That's where my attention is right now. Always take little breaks if you feel those hips getting a little too wild. Fifteen seconds. How are the hips doing? How are the hips? 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's get to this pretty quick. We're going to push-ups. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Remember, it's just as many as you can get right now. Maybe save a couple in the tank. Yeah, breathe it out, breathe it out. I'm gonna stop there. Whew. Tough. Okay, we're staying on the floor. Staying on the floor, flipping over to our bottoms. Nice work. We're gonna do a very, very ridiculously slow Russian twist, okay? I wanna spend most of my time twisted all the way to that one side. Checking my blind spot, okay? So that we're really holding this twist and crunching the abs, bring it across, spend a long time over here again, okay? That's all we're doing here. In 5, 4,
Feet up or feet down?
what's up?
Feet up, feet down.
It's up to you. If you're gonna keep your feet down, I just want it to be light. So my heels are still down, but I'm touching the floor, or heels are up, right? Same thing. 3, 2, 1, here we go. If those hip flexors need a little bit of a break, then we keep them down. Nice and slow. Again, spending most of our time twisted all the way over there, just holding firm with the core. And then slowly twisting across. Almost there, almost there. This is the only ab one we're gonna do this round. 5, 4, 3, 2, okay. Giving the hip flexors a break, coming to our feet for the only thing we're doing on our foot, which is the balance. If you're shoeless, that's great. If you got shoes on, that's cool too. I'll take mine off. It's got new socks, I wanna keep them clean. Here we go. Sorry.
Did your grandma get you those for Christmas, Adam?
She did, but she's got a whole new pack of black socks. I keep on burning holes through them all. So I want you on your left, or sorry, your right foot. You're gonna be on your right foot first. In 3, 2, 1, we're balancing. We're balancing. And I want you to play with touching the tips of a plus symbol or an X symbol. So my other free foot is touching the points of a plus symbol right now for me. And the point of that is to make you have to balance harder. I want all those little micro adjustments in that foot and your calf. I want it to get spicy. And so if you're really good with balance, we got to make it harder. We're only doing one foot for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Give it a shake. Grab a quick sip if you want. We're going to get going pretty quick with those renegade rows again. Okay, friends, let's do it. Here we go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, you're down. 1, go. Hips, hips, hips. Once you feel good with the motion in the arms. Hips, hips, hips. Got a really wide base with my feet. And if you notice, your arms might feel more stable and kind of like a triangle, I guess. So your feet are the bottom of the triangle and your hands are the top of the triangle. So hands are a little closer than your feet are. So even though I've got 2 dumbbells, they're pretty close together up front here. Keep it going. You're almost there. Almost there. It's going a little bit longer than last time by 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. Okay, push-ups right away. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, get them. Just what you can get. Save a couple in the tank. Yeah, I don't know about you, but that felt slightly easier than last time. I got a couple more that time.
Yeah.
It's funny how that works, huh? Second set, you're a little warmer, the muscles work better. I'm sorry, we're on the floor still, twisting it. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and let's go. Slow twists. We're gonna add one ab exercise onto this time. We'll take a very short break. It's gonna be a hollow hold or dead bug position. And we're gonna do those extensions from that. We'll do the dead bug. 3, 2, 1. Good. So here's that dead bug, right? Here's my dead bug position. And then I'm gonna smash my low back towards the floor and just lengthen everything out and bring it back to the dead bug, okay? Low back, it's all about your low back. 3, 2, 1, here we go. On your own now, from that dead bug. I can make myself shake in the dead bug without even doing anything other than pulling my low back down. So dead bug, sink my low back towards the floor, and I'm shaking like crazy. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, relax. Okay, come on up to your feet. You're on your right, I'm on my left. Trying to go for whichever one's more difficult for you, which is typically most people's right foot, but for me, it's my left. 3, 2, 1, go. Again, let's make that plus symbol or an X. And then if you see me right now, if you can look at me, what I can like, this is all okay. As long as you're still on your foot, this is good balance work here, right? So nothing wrong with having to drop the hips around the corners to keep that balance. I'm making my plus symbol really big right now, trying to reach as far as I can forward, far as I can back, which means I have to drop my hips a little bit. 5, 4, 3, 2, and you got it. Give it a shake. One more time. One more time. Renegade rows. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna come look right away here. So let's get going. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah. He's gonna show you, I'm gonna watch. Even wider, Sylvia, with your feet, like so wide. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Dana, nice feet. Denise, I can kind of see your feet. They're pretty darn wide. Looks good. Nice work. Listen to those hips. Pay attention to them. Almost there. Is that what I look like up close? Almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, yeah. Cool. Push-ups. Let's go. Go for it. Right away. Go, go, go. Getting low. Get low, get low, get low. Woo! Love it. Yeah. Just saving a couple on the tank there. Get low towards the floor. Want to work that whole range of motion. Yes. Yeah, we're all strong from that halfway up position, right? But getting way low, it's like, ooh, some area I'm not used to working. Nice work. Okay, let's take a seat again. Same thing, one more time. Twisting. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 10 seconds. Again, spending a long time checking that blind spot, making sure there's not a car coming through your living room, your kitchen. 3, 2, 1. Give that low back a break. Woo. So let's do the dead bug again, except we're not going to really extend so much as I want you to almost let your back come up a little bit and then force it back down. Really push it into the floor. If you watch me for a second, I can lift my hips even. So here's normal for me, and then I can kind of elevate my hips, or at least that's what it feels like. I can't really show it too much. It's such a small movement, but the point is that I'm driving my low back into the floor and I'm shaking now. You can see my pants. If you're Pete, you can see my pants shaking. So really hard, really easy. Let my back come up, okay? So I want you to join me in that. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. Smash your low back to the floor. You're pulling your belly button towards the floor, and then back to a little bit easier. And again, go. Pull the low back towards the floor, shaking, and down. Okay, yeah. If you heard Pete, we're gonna reach a little higher with our arms. So we're using our upper abs now a little bit. Drive that low back down, back off a little bit. Drive the low back. Feels like I'm almost about to lift my hips off the floor. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, up to our feet. So that's one of those like beginner moves, but we can also always make it harder, right? You can always increase the difficulty just by driving down harder, working on the basics. Okay, that foot one more time, your right, my left. 3, 2, 1. Okay, go touch some points out there. Just a tap of that toe. You're not putting any weight down.
Pete is no longer a lumberjack.
What was that?
Pete is no longer a lumberjack. He shaved off his beard.
They said Pete's no longer lumberjack. He shaved off his beard. Or Denise said that.
I like the lumberjack look.
I do too.
Yeah, you look good, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, we'll talk about how good you look with a beard now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice work. Give it a shake. Let's take a little bit longer of a break. We're gonna switch gears. Okay, so now we're on to the legs. We're gonna get after it just like the arms. You can feel free to take a little easier if you got some plans this weekend that need your legs, or go harder if you got nothing going on. Got some more time to stretch and roll out this weekend. So we've got a switch squat. We've done these before. It's where this weight hangs beneath me. It doesn't matter if it's kettlebell or a dumbbell. I've got a dumbbell today. So squat once and then stand up quickly. Kind of makes that weight get light in my hands. I can switch it to this position and then another squat, and then I'll drop it back down for the next. So here it is, fast paced. Right? Makes it nice and light there. So those are switch squats. And then if that's not enough for you, you're gonna join me for 10 reps of some switching lunges, body weight. And I'm just gonna stand up in front, switch. This is a medium fast way to do it. If you're feeling like Pete, then you could go here and switch. Little jump switch, right? We're gonna get squats and lunges, any pace, okay? Pace doesn't matter, but get them if you want to. After that, again, a little bit of doubling up. Back to the arms. Is gonna be a skull crusher and a pullover. So both start from the same position. I'm gonna hinge at my elbows for that skull crusher. You know that one, right? Being careful of our moneymaker up there, the brain. And then a pullover, which hinges from the shoulder. Whoop, going back quite a bit further. We're gonna activate that low back again, trying to pull it towards the floor because it wants to pop up when I bring this weight way over my head like this. So skull crusher and pull over. And then one more for you. Oh, we're just gonna do the balance again, okay? So we'll get that other foot. Go touch all of our points. Save some time at the end for some more rolling and then chatting, just giving you my fun facts. Okay, switch squats. Let's get it. Here we go. Just reps on this, okay? 20 times, counting both squats. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and here we go. Squat, switch, squat, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You don't have to stay with me. 7, 8. You just got 20. 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hear this breathing. 6. Make it work for you. 18, 19, 20. Okay. Setting the weights aside. If you want some more legs, join in these lunges. If not, hang out. Going for 10 total. 10 total right now. Here we go. Reverse lunge. 1. It's all alternating. 2, 3, 4, 5. Getting 10 total. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Done. There they are. Nice work. All right. So we need some of those lighter weights for your skull crusher. You can always use one weight and just put it in both hands. That's what I'm doing right now with my one dumbbell. And we're gonna lie back and get up to 10 skull crushers, maybe more if you have a lightweight, maybe less if it's a little bit heavy, okay? So we'll say like 8 to 12. I'm going for 10. Skull crush. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Talking fast with all the coffee. 2, 3, 4. Hinging at the elbows. 5, 6. I'm not going to take a break here. Once we get to the end, I'm just going to hold it up there and then go right into my pullovers. This is a 9 and 10 for me. Short hold up here and now pull over, hinging from the shoulders. Try to keep that low back down. I'm sure you feel it trying to pop up down there. 2, 3, careful of your fingers. If you're holding the dumbbell like me, you can smash your fingers on the floor back there. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, getting up to our feet. I'm on my right, you're on your left. Let's work this balance. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Plus symbol or an X, going to touch those points. Has anybody heard of correct toes before?
No, what is it?
Those separator things?
Yeah, you got it. Nice. It's basically like toe separators.
Oh yeah, I
give
have
a-
those. I have those.
You
Those are
do? Nice. Cool.
I have those foot wakers.
Woo. 4, 3, 2, 1. Foot wakers?
Yeah, it's basically like a circle with little spikes.
Oh,
And
okay. Yeah.
It comes with a workout video and you do a routine. And after that, like your feet are like super awakened and tingly.
Ooh, I like that.
Huh.
I have to invest in one of those.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely into feeling more of my body, you know, being better connected. Those toe spreaders though, they help you get your feet back to basically how they should be, right? Because we're all wearing casts on our feet, basically, hold all of our toes together. And so correct toes is like trying to spread them back out to their natural places. I think my feet feel a little stronger since wearing them around, or at home anyway. I don't really wear them anywhere
The
else.
foot wakers.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
Yeah. Spiky balls.
yeah, they're cool.
Right on.
Huh.
I like them. Switch squats. Let's get these legs going again. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1. Here we go. 1, 2. Counting every squat. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Check out this guy. 11,
Oh,
12. A little extra work there, huh? 14. Get all your squats. Get them all. Good work. Right when you're done. If you want those lunges, let's go. 3, 2, 1. Whatever pace makes sense for you. Doesn't have to be fast. Slow is totally cool. If I'm going slower, I'm watching my knee, trying to make sure it tracks over my foot. Doesn't go left and right. It's getting 10. Good. Woo. All right. Bringing it to the floor. Skull crush. Ooh, pull over. I'm gonna get 2 going. Make it a little harder. I'll make some more funny noises for you.
Anybody else
3.
breathing really hard besides me today?
Good. 3, 2, 1. Skull crush. Up to 10 maybe, depending on your weights. There's 10 of those. And going back. Here we go. Yeah. Low back. Low back, especially when you reach. Yeah. Tough. There it is. Get all your reps. When you're done, stand up. Finally, second layer. It's cold down here. Okay, balance. 3, 2, 1. Work it. Again, let those hips move around. If you want to make your X or your plus symbol a little bigger, we got to drop the hips to reach further. Using the hands and everything. All of it just for a counterbalance. Getting warm. 4, 3, 2, you got it. Nice work. Okay, I'm gonna get through that one more time.
Oy.
Let's see if we can do it pretty quickly here though. I want to have a little bit more time for a cool down than we've been giving you. All right. We're ready to go. Switching, switching. Find your pace and hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Get 20. Good. It's okay if that first one isn't so deep. We're just trying to rip it up. Make it feel light floating up there. Good work. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Make it work for you. Right when you're done, if you want those lunges. Right when you're done, if you want the lunges. Woo! Oh yeah. Legs are gonna need the rolling out this weekend. Woo!
Oh,
Pete says ow.
yeah, it's very ow.
Yeah. Okay. Let's get back to the floor. Keep breathing big. Skull crush pullovers. I'm gonna start by watching. So let's go in 3, 2, 1.
Here, tell me.
Get ripped. Get ripped. Just to the forehead. Just to the forehead. Bending at the elbows. Nice, Denise. It's perfect. It's going to your forehead. Awesome. Sylvia, Dan, you're looking great too. All right. When you're done, short break while they're still up there, and then pullovers. Keep that low back down. Longer lever there on the arm. Elbows are obviously still a little bent. They're not straight, but mostly the shoulder. This is working those lat muscles underneath your armpit, as well as some more tricep stuff. Oh yeah, stratus anterior or stratus. Yeah. Woo. Yeah. Balance, and then we're done. Excuse me. 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. I need this floor to be like light up wherever I put my toe last, so I can see where my last one was, so I can reach further than it. Ooh, that was a good one. Under 10 seconds. 5, 3, 2. Give it a little shake. Nice work. That's all the work other than rolling out today. Grab a sip. We're gonna hop back on our rollers or massage ball, whatever you're using. Tennis balls are great too if you're on the floor, because they squish more than a cross ball. Cross balls are pretty intense if you're gonna use it on the ground. All right, friends. Yeah, do you want to actually take center stage? It'll keep me, I'm gonna read a book to you guys while Pete stretches with you. So let's start out on your glutes or your back. Those glutes might be pretty, feeling it pretty good from everything we did today over the weekend. So what Pete's doing there is gonna be a good one for us all weekend. Sitting on it, rolling around. He's got a leg crossed over. You can do that or not, doesn't matter. But he's rolling on that glute that the leg is bent. So that's his right leg. I know it looks like his left, but so if his left knee is crossed, he's on his left glute. All right. He's still on that same side, just rolling the outside of the hip that he's still working on. All right, and I'm gonna start jabbering away at you. And again, all I want you to do is pick out the things that you hear that you feel like might be beneficial to you. You definitely don't have to remember everything I'm about to say, but just whatever you feel like could help you. Latch onto that. Maybe even write it down if you want to. Dr. Andrew Huberman explains seat sleep like parking your car in your garage. And I think it's a great analogy. You don't drive your car 20 miles an hour straight into your garage and come screeching to a halt. You do a bunch of planning before that. We drive up to the garage, slow down, hit the button, it opens the garage, you're sitting there waiting, and then you slowly and carefully drive in there, avoiding the other car and making sure you don't crush all the stuff in your garage, right? You do it very slowly and carefully. And so sleep is the same thing. It's a process. It's slow and it takes some getting ready for to do it right and to have it work as best that it can for you. So with that little analogy, I'm going to talk about some of the easy ones, I guess we can call them, and then work into a little more of the deeper stuff. The easy one is be in bed for an hour longer than you want to actually sleep for. So you've heard the common one being 7 to 8 hours of sleep. So if you want to sleep 7 hours, you should try to be in bed for 8 hours, because we don't sleep the whole time we're in bed. Sit there and lay around, we flip over, we wake up constantly, all that stuff. So 7 to 8 hours, but just be in bed an hour longer than you want to sleep. Another easy one, or should be a gimme, but it's good to talk about it anyway, is try not to use electronics in bed. Watching TV in bed or being on your phone. These things emit blue light. That's what screens do. And blue light is the type of light that makes you be awake. It tells our body, literally, our bodies have cells that are light sensitive, and they take blue light and it tells our body to be awake. So if you're doing that in bed, you're literally doing the opposite of what we should be doing. We're starting the car up instead of turning it off. So those two again, be in bed an hour longer than you want to sleep for. Try not to observe blue light while you're in bed. Sorry, I'm not talking about stretching anymore, but hopefully you're just kind of following along what Pete's doing there. He's rolling his quads now, getting one at a time. Some other good ones, especially for people over 18 or 21, is alcohol, cannabis, any drugs really, keep us awake, or sorry, they keep us from going into REM sleep. I'm sure you've heard that before. At least REM sleep, rapid eye movement sleep is what that stands for. And alcohol, cannabis, all those types of drugs, they help us fall asleep, but they don't allow you to get into REM sleep. And REM sleep is important for mood and memory especially. And yeah, so alcohol, cannabis, they help us fall asleep, or at least that's what everybody subjectively tells you, but you won't be able to get into REM sleep. And how you can tell that is if you do have a drink, typically before bed, a regular drink, if you stop doing that for a few nights in a row, you might notice that you have a bunch of dreams. You start dreaming much more than regularly. And that's because your body's now able to get into REM sleep. And so you have this dump of dreams, basically. Your body's like trying to make up for all the REM sleep you didn't get. A couple more, just a couple we'll go over. Blue light glasses, maybe you've heard of those before, maybe you've seen them. They are glasses that just block that blue light. They kind of make your vision a little more yellow. I use them at nighttime or around nighttime, and I do think they help. If you don't need normal glasses, then I think they're a good investment just to get your body, again, preparing to drive into the garage, getting your body ready for sleep hours before you actually sleep. And then I think the last one we'll maybe touch on, and then I'll give you a little refresh of everything we just talked about, is, I'm sorry, two more. Low lights, so dimmer lights before bed. We don't want bright lights like in the kitchen, bright lights, and then go straight into bed trying to go to sleep. That one's kind of self-explanatory, especially with the blue light stuff. And then the one that was kind of surprising to me is trying to finish dinner a couple hours before bed. And again, this is one that might not work for your schedule, but finishing dinner 2 to 3 hours before you go to bed allows your digestive system to finish processing food. And basically you go to bed slightly closer to a fasted state, which is what our body actually wants when it sleeps. And again, this is all coming from Andrew Huberman and Dr. Matthew Walker. These are people that have a vast knowledge of sleep expertise and studies and all that stuff. So a quick little refresh, try to be in bed for an hour longer than you intend to actually sleep for. Alcohol, cannabis, all that stuff actually disrupts sleep in the long run. It affects your mood and memory. Use blue light glasses if you can. Low lights before bed kind of goes right along with that, just trying to decrease the amount of blue light that is hitting your eyeballs. And try and finish food basically as early as you can. I'm not good about that one. I sometimes eat a half an hour before I get in bed, and it's just one of those things that doesn't work for me. And then that last one, I'm not sure if I mentioned it, alcohol, cannabis, any drugs that we take actually inhibit sleep. And I'm just gonna stop there. Oh, no electronics in bed. Don't look at your phone. No TV. And that's all for now. That's sleep. Those are the tips that I've gained from the sleep scientists that I follow. And again, this is all from their studies and work that they've done, trying to figure out what are the actual physiological ways we can get better at sleeping without drugs or anything like that. Woo!
So good. I've
I've
heard a
tried
lot.
it.
I've heard a lot of those before. Those are
Yeah.
good reminders.
Good,
Yeah.
good. I'm glad that it's mostly reminders then. Any
Oh.
questions, anything else?
No. Pete, I still have to send you those contacts. I have to ask my husband the name of the endodontist.
Oh, Sylvia talking.
Let me know.
Yes.
Cool, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. Good workout today.
Nice work.
I'm going
Woo-hoo,
to
Bill.
my second workout. I'm cleaning my kitchen this morning.
Have
Yeah.
a good weekend.
Have a good weekend.
Bye.
Boom, boom.